Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Family Adventure. I'm Trent.
And I'm Siobhan.
And welcome to our cabin.
It's our cozy little cabin. Yeah, we've been kind of gone for a week or so. We didn't post on the vlog this last week. Trent was in Louisiana and we just got behind on things, and honestly, like, life has just kind of caught up with us and we needed a little rest.
We needed a rest. We needed a break from the busyness.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's also, this week is our anniversary.
Yay,
It
14
was yesterday.
years.
We celebrated 14 years. I love you too. And so we decided to just kind of, we needed a retreat. And so we found this really awesome RV resort here in the mountains of Georgia.
Start of the Appalachian Trail right out here. We're in Blairsville, Georgia at Crossing Creeks RV.
It's a spa and resort, I think.
But it's cool. The boys and I played out in the hot tub here.
It's freezing. Like, that's the thing, is like, we didn't do a whole lot while we were here. Trent and I went to this cute little town called Blue Ridge.
Oh, that was beautiful.
On our anniversary. So we had a couple days where we were just kind of inside. It was actually snowing.
But inside was awesome. And I mean, if it's snowing, like, this little cabin, we had the awesome fireplace. The boys were playing games and Legos and whatever they wanted to do, and
I baked some bread. It was just cozy.
I read a book. It was truly a joy, and I mean, it gets us thinking about, like, the type of encouragement we want to give to people, and that is to find ways where you can get rest.
Sometimes you just need to get outside your normal getaway, and that's especially for moms. Like, can I just say that moms especially need to get outside of their normal, raising children, caring for the home, if that's what you do. Some moms are working full-time and they need to get out of that whole lifestyle and just get away. Something, just getting away, finding a nice Airbnb or a hotel or a place like this that has cabins that's out in the mountains.
Something that's refreshing to your soul. And I mean, this is a good question. I'd love to see your responses here on this channel in the comments below, but where would be your ideal place to get away? Like, where would you want to go? Like, to me, this is awesome. This is like hiking and rustic and woodsy and beautiful. But some people, they want to, go to
the city.
Or the city. I was going to say the Caribbean, or something like that,
Go to the Caribbean sounds nice too. I mean, it's been so cold. I'm so ready for warm weather. But even in the cold, like, it hasn't been cold in here. We have this fireplace, and we've stayed very warm.
It's been awesome.
Cozy cabin. Got this nice front sitting area, nice cozy fireplace, and a nice big kitchen. This is kind of the nice thing when you've been in an RV for a while. You're so used to, like, this tiny little kitchen space, but then you can just kind of stretch out in here. I baked bread while we were here, and it was just awesome. Here, right here to your right, is a nice little loft space. Each night we were here, we let a couple of the boys come and stay in the cabin, and so they each had a turn. Moving along, got a nice sized bathroom. I don't know how big this cabin is, like length and width. It's really not that large, but they fit a lot of stuff in a small space. So you have a nice sized bathroom here. And then closet, and this is the master bed area. It's got a queen size bed in it, a whole lot more storage than I could possibly ever need. And it's got a beautiful view right out the back here. Got a little farm with cows, which reminds me of home. And then to this side we have the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains of Georgia. Yes, we've had such a great stay here. The boys really enjoyed spreading out in the cabin a little bit. Even though it's small, it's big to us, and it's not on wheels. There's just something different about that, and it's like, you know, when you live the RV lifestyle, sometimes you need to take a vacation from your vacation. Sometimes you just need to pull away and relax, and this is the perfect place to do it. You've got beautiful views, you've got a pad for your RV right outside the cabin, and it's just a really nice combination. I really enjoyed it, and I hope we get to come back.
We looked at some of the other cabins around here too. And then what's really nice about this place is we have our RV like right there.
It's right outside. I mean, we can
So that was pretty cool.
literally walk out the door of our cabin right into the door of our RV. It's nice to have a place where you can pull up your RV and have a retreat right there.
Right.
There's not very many places, you know, hotels and things like that that accommodate big RVs. There's people here that have, they have lots here. They've purchased lots, and so they keep their RV here and they have their cabin as their home. Something that I would actually love to do.
There's walking around some of these places. I'm like, man, I could live here.
Yeah, a cabin with a studio.
Yeah,
that would be
totally.
Awesome. There's also a spa here, I've heard. We didn't actually have time to go to it because we were either like holed up in this warm cabin.
Yeah.
There's a steam room and all kinds of stuff like that. Maybe something that we'll check out next time we're here.
Right.
And I mean, just the landscape here is so inspiring and beautiful. Definitely somewhere that we will hopefully come back to.
Yeah. So we absolutely loved it. We want to say thank you to Crossing Creeks Resort because they contacted us and said, hey, come on out and check the place out. Like last year sometime.
We just called them up and said, hey, we are going to be in the area. We'd love to come check it out. And it was perfect timing. Like I said, we really needed just a little getaway.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're going to finish off our day with our Believer Bump.
Believer Bump.
Boom!
This week's Believer Bump is from Cindy Elaine, and we just want to say, hey Cindy.
Hey Cindy.
And thank you so much for watching all of our vlogs. She's literally been commenting on all the vlogs and going back and watching some of our old ones, probably because we haven't been around, we haven't been posting. But I encourage you guys all to do that. Go check out some of our older vlogs.
Yeah.
Check out some of the early parts of our journey, and you will see where we are compared to where we have been and what the Lord has brought us through. It's been
Truth.
been
Yeah.
great.
So, you know, here's the thing. Like, we said at the beginning of this episode that we have just needed some time down. And it also means that we're refocusing a few things on this channel specifically. And we're really excited about it. So we want to encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and hit that bell, that believer bell we call it, so that we can give you a believer bump and we can, you know, interact with you on this channel. It's really important that you do that. Otherwise, things get lost in the mess. If you're like, man, I wonder where Trent and Siobhan have been. And we're like, hey, we've been wondering where you've been too.
Yeah, so if you click that bell, you'll get notifications every time we do upload a video. And we will be uploading stuff more in the coming weeks.
But we have some huge announcements and huge things that are coming up soon, and so we don't want you guys to miss that stuff. We're not going to say anything about it now. We're just kind of leave it out there. God is doing some really awesome things in our heart, and I cannot wait to tell you about it. So yeah, I think that's just about it. Guys, if you don't know about our Patreon, go check that out. You can find out more about who we are. I'll just say it real quick here. If you don't know, we are a family of 7. We have 5 boys. We live full-time in an RV, and we travel all across the nation. We minister the gospel through song and through our testimony. And so that's our story, and we're super grateful for all the stuff that God's been doing in our lives.
Yeah, and we just wanted to say hello and welcome to everyone who came over from Bracken and Lindsay's channel, from Sounds Like Rain and Tiny Notes from Home. We're just so happy you're here, and we're so thankful to Bracken and Lindsay for sharing our family and our YouTube channel on theirs.
Yes, they were precious.
We had such a blast hanging out with them and wish we had had more time.
I know, and we'll see them again for sure.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you guys for joining the journey. Come along the journey with us as we continue to do some pretty amazing things, and God's doing things in our heart too. So we're going to let you go today. So with that, remember, we can make the world better.
I believe we can.
Bye.
Bye.